Hello and Happy New Year. This week I wanted to share some of my life-changing habits for 2024. The number one habit that I am sticking to that started probably 2-3 years ago is to make sure that I make my bed every single day. But not just make my bed. I need my bed to look really nice. Like I want it to look like it belongs in a hotel. It needs to just give me like fancy vibes. So I try to make it a fun activity in the morning and not just like, oh, I got to make my bed again. I think a lot of people just get bored of making their bed or think it's a boring thing to do. But when you make it exciting, dare I say, then it's not so boring and it helps you stick to the habit of making your bed. With that in mind, this year, I also wanted to keep with the theme of being more organized. This started last year where I felt like I could be more organized in my home life. Like I'm very clean, but when it comes to organization, keeping things in place, it's very hard for me to do that. I think because my mind can only handle so much sometimes, and I'm so busy, and I tend to just kind of put things in places where I think they belong, and then I forget about it, which means it's really not a set place for that. This year, I want to keep with the theme of being more organized, but step it up a notch. I've already started, if you guys saw my shorts, on my bathroom drawer, like organizing the bathroom drawer on the guest bathroom, as well as my bathroom. And I am telling you guys the difference it makes when you open a drawer and everything is in place and everything is organized, and you know that when you take it out, you know where it belongs, you know where to put it back. It's not just throw it in the drawer and there it goes. No, there's a place for everything. And I'm telling you, the peace of mind you get from that, it's relaxing. You open that drawer and you want to smile. It feels good to have everything where it belongs. I also use the guest bathroom to put more self-care items, not only for our guests, but also for myself. So for example, there are facial masks in there. I got packs of it. I got shower steamers, which I've been using every single time I shower, and I swear it is amazing. I highly recommend. I'll link it below for you guys in the description. So if you want to check it out, definitely take a look and see if it's something that interests you. But if you want that spa feel at the end of the day, I think as a mom, you have to make the best of it. At the end of the day, you're exhausted. And the number one thing I look forward to at the end of the day is my shower. It is what I look forward to the most after a long day, which every day is. And now that I have the shower steamer and I have my routine with my dry brush and little things that I do like my eye patch to relax me, it just feels more, it feels extra, but like in a good way because I'm treating myself and I deserve it. The third thing I'm doing is waking up in the morning and not going straight for coffee. I have always done that. It's something I've always looked forward to. I love a hot coffee in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I love an iced coffee. But after waking up without drinking water all night and feeling so dehydrated, and then putting caffeine first thing in your body without hydrating it first is terrible for you. It's terrible for your mood, for your energy. So I decided, okay, that needs to change. This year, I'm really trying to focus on my mental and physical health. It starts with the little things. We always think it's the big things, but it really isn't. I can't say I enjoy skipping coffee first thing in the morning, but I am making myself make a protein shake first thing in the morning. I don't really care for water first thing in the morning, so I'm trying to do something that I'll actually stick to. And that is a really good tip for you guys. If you know you're not going to stick to it, get creative, because that is the only way you're going to stick to the habit, right? Is by knowing that, okay, you're going to look forward to it at least a little bit. Talking about health, fitness, wellness, I'm also getting back to a more consistent workout schedule. That definitely was last on my list from, I want to say, October on last year, with everybody here being sick, including myself, back to back. So first thing this year, I decided, you know what? It's time to get back on the gym. It's time to be consistent. One of my big goals this year is to lose fat, because I'm 8 months postpartum exactly today. And, I have some fat to lose. I'm not happy about how I look right now. I know that I'm only 8 months postpartum and it's totally okay. And I'm grateful that the reason why I have some extra fat in my body is because I was able to create life. And with all that in mind, I still know that I have control over some things. I decided to incorporate cardio at least 2 to 3 times a week. I'm trying not to be too harsh with the amount of times that I do cardio. So 2 to 3 times a week, but if I do 10 minutes or 20 minutes, it's okay. I'm not giving myself like, you must do 30 minutes every time you work out, because then it will make me not want to do it, because I don't like cardio. I don't know who likes cardio, to be honest, but cardio is such a pain and I don't like doing it. So I am starting slow, and hopefully as the year progresses, I'll work my way up. And with that, I'm also incorporating more greens in every single meal that I eat. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I am adding greens. I'm really bad about adding vegetables to my meals, but greens especially. And if you don't know this yet, greens and protein really help speed up weight loss, because it helps to burn fat faster. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Since we're in the subject of talking about mental and physical health with our habits this year, I want to leave you guys with the different categories of self-care, because self-care isn't just getting our nails done and our hair blow dried or going to the spa. That's, of course, also self-care. But sometimes self-care means socializing with a friend, going to spend some time with God, if that is your thing. Like, there is spiritual self-care, there are social self-care, physical self-care. So for example, maybe like instead of getting your nails done, you just feel like you haven't had time to work on your physical health. So going for a walk or going for a run or just anything to get yourself more active may make you feel a whole lot better than just sitting in a nail salon getting your nails done. So it's all about just being self-aware and connecting with your inner self, so you know exactly what it is that you need at that moment. And I think that's so important. And with that, I personally will start using the Notion app just to put on the calendar self-care days, because I do tend to put myself last when it comes to being home with my kids and taking care of everybody in the household. When it comes to the weekends, I think, okay, like it's family time, and I want to spend time with my family and my kids. But if I am not 100%, then I can't give my 100% to them, which is not fair for me or them. So this year, I'm really going to try very hard, because it is very hard for me to make my self-care days a priority and know that they are extremely important, because if I don't do it, no one's going to do it for me. And I think as a mom, if you're a mom too, you probably can relate, because I really think this is just like a mom thing where we all kind of feel that way. We tend to kind of put ourselves last, or we don't even think about what we actually need because we're so busy doing everything else that by the time that we catch up to our mood and how we feel and where we're at mentally and physically, it's almost too late. That you're just feeling so frustrated and so burnt out, and now it's like a catching up game, and you don't want to be catching up on self-care. So I wanted to leave you guys with that, and I hope that this video was helpful and helped inspire you to get some healthy habits incorporated in the year 2024 for you. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, share with a friend, and I'll see you next time.